I would like to welcome you all to the scumbag era. That basically is just me saying that I'm gonna do what I want to do, play the games I want to play, which is what I've been doing this entire time. But I've always tried to make things enjoyable to an audience that doesn't exist, and I'm kind of done doing that. I like making these videos. I like editing these videos. I'm just gonna do this for me. So effectively, I'm not like worried about what YouTube considers like advertiser friendly because I'm not getting ads anyway, and I'll probably never be able to. So here's the deal: if you like what I do, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe share it with somebody else that you might think is good. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go ahead and tell me that you don't like what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute, but I don't care. No ads, and that's kind of the plus side to this channel. I'm effectively wild westing it. I can do whatever I want. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace out. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna comment. I won't subscribe because you suck. I'm gonna comment, but I won't subscribe. No, he won't subscribe because you suck.
That's the I will not subscribe so much.
I have no idea what you said.
That is I will not subscribe song. Yeah,
I want points for the fact that I just made that up on the spot.
you did. It was very good. It's the sort of thing that like if a quote unquote real YouTuber made it, like everyone would suck their dick.
Oh man, they would make it. They would
It
love
would be
it.
the ringtone. They would make it like Songify, like would fucking do it up.
Oh, what's going on
Oh.
here? We are not going back to our room because everybody fucking came out after I left. I would also like to point out that I didn't walk past you, Mr. Businessman. How did you get out? How did you get in here before me? Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of super stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. I'm really good at naming things. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passenger, this is a full-fledged mystery. One that impacts you all. What? A mystery? Yeah! I didn't need to do any of the things I just did. And for that, I am sorry. I could have just stopped at what a mystery. The yeah was unnecessary. And I hate myself for it. A mystery, you just said. And, what exactly kind of dish is that? Oh, he don't speak English. He don't know what's going on. I am known as Pennington. What game am I thinking of? I think there's a Paper Mario game where there's a penguin named Herringway. Like it's a play on like Ernest Hemingway, and he is like a novelist. But I don't know like why you put it in the kids game because he blew his fucking head off if I'm not mistaken. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. At the moment, at the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh. The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one as it happens, is that our perpetrator. I don't think I've ever seen that word written down. I've not seen it recently for sure, because that perpy really fucked me up. Our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all, and so my esteemed friends, I can only conclude that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman. What? Me? Ow, my neck. I hurt myself. Are you totally cuckoo? I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me. Sorry. Please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I have felt the need to practice my accusation skills. You understand? Yes, sorry. No one's happy with you right now. She's definitely not. Very good. Now let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes. Let me get this straight.
Let me get this straight. So what we have so far?
So what's that dude's name?
Bentley?
Bentley. Yeah, I'm doing Bentley, and I think this is the closest like spot on impression I think I've done in a very long time.
Is what we don't know is that we don't know who the culprit is. And I guess that's about it, right?
Again, this dude like bringing me Johnny Cage vibes. Oh, this scene is for total squares. I don't know what Johnny Cage sounds like. Forget you guys. I'm going back to my cabin. You there? In a bit of a hurry to get back to your cabin, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I have just broken this case, and the true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toed the actor. Zip-Toed? The Zip-Toed? No way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up, you Tweety geezer. Tweety geezer. Geezer. I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but, well then, who did do it? This puzzle deepens with every confounding step. Thank you for letting me fucking leave. A clue. There are traces of something on the floor. Oh, hang on. This looks like spilled stew on the floor. How marvelous. We can just follow the drops to the thief. It might even be the same person that wrote the sticky, yummy thread. What makes me say that? It takes a thief to know a thief, sweetie. Now, come on, let's go into this dark, secluded room. Boy, I can touch your butthole with my nose. Like, did you not realize that, like, you were spilling the stew the majority of the way down the hallway? Oh, man, come on, bruh! Y'all couldn't have tried harder than that. Whoa. What do you want? Bruh, hold on. I hurt my tooth doing that. Don't ask how. Sorry about that. Now, what were you saying? A pot from the kitchen. Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you blame me right away. With no evidence. Not nice. What? Drops of stew on the floor outside. No. I wouldn't know anything about that. No. People spill stuff. And there's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look. You won't find a thing. All right, then. I'll just take a look. There are several gourmet food magazines in here. One of them is an issue devoted to the food on the... There's something under the magazine. That's a big fucking drawer. It's an... Oh, man. It's an empty stew pot. This thing looks like it was licked clean. I'm sorry I ate it all. It was me.
You're just sobbing about it.
I can't help myself. I had a grumbly in my tumbly. And those big hunks of stew meat and potates and carrots.
The only thing I'm sad about is there's not anymore.
Only sad I ate it all. So, you were so enamored. You were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it and devour more. And you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots. Answer! Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry. It was a brief moment of weakness. It won't happen again, because there ain't no more stew. Justice has been served. Very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you, with the unkempt facial hair. That's a lie. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to call a ruffian. Yes. Now, about that note in your column. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in cabin 6, so that we may discuss this in private. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef, if you would. Did somebody clean up the stew spills? No one cleaned them up. Holy shit! I forgot. Is that the pot? Have you discovered my thoughts? Wait, my pot? Galley pot! Ah, sir, you are the hero of my world. You have brought back my dear pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine, and I love it. Thank you. Thanks to you from me. Here's just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please take it. Ah, why must I butcher this language, sir? Please take it, I mean. Oh, sweet. A lovely piece of star. Yip, yip, yippee, yar. Oh, we're at 10 minutes. So somewhere around the 15-minute mark, I'm going to end the episode, and I'm going to spend whatever time is left telling you guys a story.
Go the other direction.
Yeah. Are you leading me somewhere? What are you leading me to, Mark?
Just that you need to talk to the detective.
Yeah, I just didn't know where he was. Boy, this motherfucker is long. Everybody wants to rule the world. Ba-dee-da-dong, ba-da-dee-da-bong. Aha! I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think that the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. Yeah, see, I can fucking read. I have deduced from this. I have deduced from this lack of any incriminating clues in his cabin. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided that I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I am a detective from Patchy Heights. I am known in some circles as the Penguin with the improbably large brain. I am sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. As for your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity.
Wario, right?
That mustache, that nose. Oh, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Real close. Man, if he had, identified me based on my clothes, that'd have been funny. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat. A man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bob-ombs, they are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce this case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. All right. Do you want me to go talk to them? Oh, I just go outside. I was about to say, what the fuck am I? Oh. Sorry, guys. I think we should get a little above the advanced learners classic series of Bombery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. But it's too small for such things, Gold Bob. Stop thinking with your own social status. of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. Ugh. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? No? Ah. Well, so, you think you can detect what I really want for birthday? Yeah. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Here's your hint. It has AU at the front. Now you got it, don't you? Well, here's the thing. There ain't many things in this on this train to get. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So... and it's none of these. Okay. It has AU on the front. Oh, I know what it is. Mark will not be telling me what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, fat guy. No, that's old girl. Just having Mario walk slowly into the thing. Oh no, this is her cabin? I thought her cabin was the one next to mine. Mine was the one next to mine was empty. The two next to mine were empty. What was that little bubkin want? You want some autograph? I got it! Oh, I'm fucking knocking it out of the park. Be proud of me. Oh, sorry though, that's a no can do for me. My fee for autographs is out of your budget. Hey Gonzalez, you think that bub kid might want something from a guy he admires? Maybe. Me? Whatever he wants, gotta find. Whatever he wants, we gotta find it soon or boom. You know what I mean? Sticky. So I was right. I was right. But
Yeah,
I don't know. But like I was
It
right about
says
what he
to
wanted.
yeah, the thing is like it says to talk to the conductor, and then he'll tell you to talk to the actor.
Y'all are annoyed by that. I know you are. It's fine.
Oh wait, what? Wait.
Because the conductor and the engineer are two different people.
Okay, this is Wild Goose Chase.
I can hear everything from that family's name. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a crane engineer someday. What an interesting dream from a rich little kid. All right,
So it was a Wild Goose Chase that you were supposed to go from one person to one person to one person. But yeah, the engineer is the one you're supposed to talk to.
That's not a wild goose chase. A wild goose chase usually leads to nothing. But
Yeah, that's good.
but this will actually get me what I need. So Mark doesn't know this because he when he left home, he basically told us all to go fuck ourselves. So he don't keep up with news in Caruthersville. There was a shooting last weekend.
Who got shot?
3 people. Well, technically, 2 people I don't know and 1 guy I went to school with. No one's dead. Kappa de poopa. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's a little bub. Well, of course. Here you are. Like, Can? His name is Can? I've never given an autograph before. That felt fantastic. So, it's not that Caruthersville doesn't have like violence from time to time. We do have violence from time to time. It's just very rare that it's outside my bedroom window. So,
was it at the fish market?
it was not at the fish market, no, but it was between my apartment and the fish market. When I'm gonna close the episode here in a second. Like when I get this kid this autograph, I'll close the episode, and then I'll go into detail. I was supposed to stop at 15 minutes, but I didn't expect the I didn't expect this to be so like straightforward. So did you bring the thing I want most? Yes. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. Star piece. All right. Not that I didn't need it. I did. I'll take good care of it. I promise. All right. So here's how this story goes. I'm gonna try to keep it like brief. So last weekend, Yabrel was in town for a funeral, and because he was gonna be here, we thought about like everybody going back down to my dad's house, like me and him and Jordan going back down to my dad's house. We decided to not go down to the house, but Jordan decided to come down anyway. So Saturday night, we were in my room watching Orange is the New Black. We were watching Netflix. And so Yabrel was in his chair, like that he always sits in. Jordan is in the seat I'm sitting in now, which is in front of my TV, which is directly across from the other chair. And I was in my doorway. My mom was in her bedroom. Like we were all like, I'd say like about 10 feet away from each other. Like if you ignore like walls and shit. And so there was this big party going on across the street at this little there's this little spot across the street, like directly in front of the fish market, that this guy like bought this property, and he had it set up so people could like go hang out, and he decided to throw like a little what you call it, like a little fair. Like he had tents set up, he had little games and whatnot, but the crowd, like the occupants of this party, like got to be so like it was so many people out there, like it was close to 500 people out there, like maybe not 500 people, but it was enough people that, like they were spilling up and down the streets, like they were just like it was so many people, like you couldn't drive down the road, like because people were in the way and some of them weren't interested in moving. So around midnight. So somewhere around midnight, we were, like I said, we were all just kind of in the house hanging out, and we knew about the party outside, but we were minding our business. And then all of a sudden, we heard gunshots. We heard pop, 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 pop. And everybody we all just kind of stopped, and we just kind of like waited to see if like, is that it? Are we done? Like, can we go back to being normal again? And so, because Jordan and Yabrel were like, do we need to go on the floor? Like, what's happening? And so like a few seconds go by, and all of a sudden we heard gunfire like pop out, like start ringing out again, except this time it went on for quite a bit longer. And like it started going from not the street in front of my house, but the street to beside my house, like between me and the fish market. And it went from there and it started coming toward the house. Like you could tell that whoever was shooting was running. So they hit the floor. I back out into the hallway and try to get between the walls, like, you know, because the house is surrounded by windows. And so we heard the gunshots go from our parking lot area across our front yard, between the two houses, and throughout the backyard. Like going away. Like just straight up, like whoever it was, I don't know if they were like, I don't know if they were running forward and shooting back, I don't know if like they were chasing somebody and shooting, or what the case is. Only like until like after it stopped, we just kind of sat and we waited, and we just was like, are we done? What's up? Like, are we good? And so eventually, like, everybody, we kind of sat and we waited to listen for like people screaming, like to see if like did somebody get killed. And so Yabril and Jay got up to go check on their cars because, neither of them are from neither of them live here right now. So like if their cars were damaged, they you got to take that shit taken care of ASAP. And given it was basically Sunday, like there weren't a lot of options. But they wanted to go double check, make sure that like their tires weren't, nothing on the car was damaged and they could just leave. Over the course of like the next day, like Sunday is when I got all the information that I got. So what happened was some two girls got into a fight, or some girls got into a fight, and a guy decided to shoot into the air and to like get everybody to relax and calm down. That was his plan. The problem was when he did that, other people with guns saw it as their like, I can't tell you what they thought. Like I can't tell you if they thought they were being shot at, so they were shooting in retaliation, or if they started shooting because it was their chance to start shooting. Now, all the information I got is from people who were there. Give me a second. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. Like, so I did hear there was apparently a lot of women out there half naked, and some of them was just straight up had their asses and coochies out. So that would have been cool to see, but not at the risk of catching malaria from the 1 million mosquitoes that were out there, and also possibly being shot. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah,
weirdly enough, it didn't happen this month, but last month there were also 2 shootings here.
Yeah, but it's mostly white people where you live, so I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
One of the girl who got shot the most, which is a fucked up sentence, she was white. I don't need to say her name, but yeah, she was a white girl. She got shot in both legs, from what we heard. Either got shot in both legs or got shot in one leg twice. And word was like she got hit and she didn't go down immediately, but she got hit again. And then her legs just kind of turned into jelly and she collapsed. She balled up and tried to like roll, like get herself between some cars for cover. And I don't know if you remember a dude named Jolly from school. You probably don't. Okay, you do. Well,
he used to come to the
alternative school,
the whatever class thing. Yeah, he would come there and talk to somebody who was in that class, and by extension would interact with me because I was me.
Okay. So he dove on top of her to save her from getting hit, like to protect her, and he got shot in the leg for his efforts. The third person who got shot, no one knows who that is. Like, no one has reported who the fuck that was. So, like again, it was a massive wall of people, like a lake of people. In a situation like that, when somebody starts shooting, the only thing you can do is hit the ground. But if they were intending on, murdering people indiscriminately, then by all means, like the thing that they, in that situation, you just aim at the ground and just start shooting because you're not gonna fucking miss. Someone's getting hit. I will say it's the fastest that the ambulances have ever shown up, like in this situation. I would also like y'all to know that the cops were there already. Police officers were already there because of how many people were there. They were just patrolling, like they were, just kind of keeping an eye on things. I was also told that there were dudes out there with black ski masks on, and like a lot of dudes had like assault rifles, like AR-15s. An AR-15 got stolen. One guy, he said he had his for quote unquote protection, and he hid it behind an apartment, like after the girl got shot, to go see like what was up. And he said when he went back to go get it, it was gone. The people who live in apartment 98, their car got hit. Like the entire back window got blown out. The car was still there because it was theirs and there was nothing anybody could do about it. Some of the other cars that got damaged were like towed, were like taken out on a flatbed that night. Like Braille was like couldn't leave because they had the both streets blocked off. So like he was hanging out with us till like 3 o'clock in the morning because there wasn't no other. Ow, bit my lip. There was no other option. But like the next morning, like somebody came by to like check out the carnage because in small towns like this, even when somebody could have died, people don't necessarily respect the situation that took place. Everyone's just nosy. Like, ooh, well, like what happened? Like that, which I think is like morbid and disturbing, but true crime. Am I right?
Yeah.
They didn't do anything about the blood that was on the ground. Like nothing.
Totally.
Like the girl's blood was still on the ground. Like it had pooled in the gutter because like our street, our streets lean. So as she was bleeding, yeah, like you could see where she was laying and where the blood was. There was nothing they could do about the car because it belonged to the people that live in that apartment. Those people have since had plastic put over the over where the windshield was because the entire windshield exploded. Like when it broke, it blew up. So there was nothing left. And all I could think, and I saw the plastic, it looked like Reynolds wrap. Like real shit. That shit looked like Reynolds wrap. Like there was no fucking way. Like I was like, that ain't gonna last. It's hot as fuck out here. The sun is about to melt that plastic. That's it. Like I was very anxious for like 2 or 3 days. Like cause I wasn't one of the people who was like when they stopped shooting, I was like, okay, it's over now. Because in my head, I was like, for all we know, they could loop back around. And while everybody's out there trying to make sure everybody's okay, just shots just ring out again. You never fucking know. And I had friends out there, and I was like, I don't like this. And that's it. But that is the story. Things like that don't happen a lot here. Like they really don't, but they happened last weekend. They happened fucking last Saturday. And I can't stress to y'all enough that it sucks. It really does. But again, like nobody died, so let's fucking, you know what
It's
I
just the
mean?
fact, like, if anything else, like, someone was intent on killing and no one died, therefore they still want to kill.
Yeah, that's how my head went. Like, cause like we don't know if they did or didn't hit anybody. I was just like, it's probably not a good idea to be out there right now. But either way, so that's the episode. I hope you liked the episode. I hope you enjoyed the story, all of that stuff. I'm gonna take a break, Mark. I'm letting you know I'm now taking a break, maybe like a 10,
Okay.
15-minute break. But yeah,
And I should be here for the rest of the night. I'm not going anywhere.
yeah, I'm not either. I'm just gonna switch to my phone. All right, y'all, get out.